this important UNDPI NGO conference, let me say a word about the latest deadly attack on our United Nations peacekeeping missions in Mali. We are still getting details of this very serious incident. The latest report I had says that 5 UN peacekeepers were killed in an ambush. They were heroes who had gone to Mali to make it safer and more stable for the country's suffering people. They made the ultimate sacrifice as the world marked the International Day of Peacekeepers. I have conveyed my sincere condolences to the families of these courageous blue helmets. The United Nations will never forget their sacrifice. I'm urging action to bring the perpetrators to justice as quickly as possible. They did not just target the United Nations, they took aim at our universal values, and we must respond forcefully. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very happy to be here at this dynamic UNDPI NGO conference. As you may know, this is the first time that the UN NGO DPI conference is being held in Asia. I'm also very happy that the first meeting is taking place in my home country, Korea, and particularly in 경ju. Let me express my deepest thanks to the leaders and people of 경ju. Mayor of 경ju City is sitting here. Thank you very much, Mayor Chiang, for their warm hospitality and strong support. I'm particularly pleased to convene this meeting in 경ju, the capital of the Silla dynasty, which lasted for 1,000 years. Its outstanding cultural and historical artifacts still stand today. The United Nations highly values the contributions of non-governmental organizations. This conference is a reminder of the power of NGOs to shape our common future. And it is a chance to strengthen our resolve to enable NGOs everywhere to operate freely. Governments must listen to the voices of their people. NGOs can often link communities and officials, but they can only play their role when they have freedom to operate. I'm deeply concerned to see democratic space shrinking in some areas. We cannot allow the authoritarian impulse to silence NGOs. As I said in my speech this morning, we have seen a disturbing pattern of actions against NGOs whose work is essential to progress. This is happening around the world, and unfortunately, even within the United Nations. I am dismayed at the latest example. After 6 years of delays, a majority of member states on ECOSOC NGO committee voted to deny the committee to protect journalists' consultative status. Around the world, media workers are being targeted, press freedoms are being restricted, an appalling number of journalists have been murdered or unjustly imprisoned. The media are our eyes and ears. Journalists expose the truth and uncover stories that we need to know. They risk their lives for the public's right to truth. I'm opposed to any restrictions on journalists, and I'm against any limits on organizations that protect them. The last place this should happen is at the United Nations. We must help these valuable organizations gain material support and political backing. Of course, not everyone will agree on every issue, but we should all agree on the need for open dialogue. The United Nations is proud to serve as a forum for dialogue among the world's NGOs. The conference should forge a strong outcome. The United Nations will continue strengthening our proud partnership with the NGOs represented here and others around the world which share our vision of a life of dignity for all. Ladies and gentlemen, this evening I'm returning to New York. Let me take this opportunity as I wind down my visit to the Republic of Korea, my home country, to express my deepest thanks for the support and encouragement that the Korean people and government have shown to me wherever I visit, in Jeju Province, Seoul, Andong City, Gwahae Village, and here in Gyeongju. I thank you. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much, sir. Ms. Gara?